Well, hello again. Today's topic is there are no solutions, only trade-offs. A wonderful quote by Thomas Sowell. So the DA's new bill, titled Economic Inclusion for All, its objectives are obsessed with cutting red tape, increasing social investment, and economic growth. Gives everyone a fair shot, they say. So what does this mean? Now this means that they're scratching BEE and introducing this bill to replace it. Okay? This means that meritocracy will be the driving culture, the driving factor in terms of hiring and ownership in businesses. For instance, if my business is hiring, I'll now be able to hire the most competent candidate, regardless of their race or their gender.
What the bill does is essentially two things. It says that we don't need to use race as a proxy for disadvantage, and we can instead replace race as the proxy with poverty, and that poverty is a much better proxy for disadvantage, which is obviously completely correct.
However, the ANC voting in favor of this bill to pass is very unlikely. So I believe that they should implement this policy province by province, starting in the Western Cape where the DA has majority.
The ANC spokesperson said, "This is ridiculous, we'll never allow it. BE will stay the way it is." However, we are a party that is open to discussion, and this is something we'd be willing to talk about. And Mr. Ramaphosa said that while he hadn't read the bill, this was his response. I haven't read it, I'm not aware of its contents. But the right place to talk about this is in Parliament and take it there.
So by allowing this bill to be introduced province by province, this should attract investment, introduce more startup businesses, boost already running businesses, and migration towards the Western Cape. Because this bill introduces the idea of a business operating as freely as they can, which is where businesses prosper, where they can operate freely. So if this bill passes, this can be the gateway to decentralization in the South African economy and deregulation. And again, there are no solutions, only trade-offs. So if this works in a certain province, it should entail that the free market is what we should head for. So yes, that sums up today's video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Ciao.